which is big, not just in New York City, but around the country. The border. In other news, Republicans condemn the Biden-Harris administration over what they claimed is a mass parole scheme after Mexico announced plans to bus migrants to the U.S. border for immigration appointments. Border correspondent Jason Jones joins us now with more details on this story. Jason, it always seems like it's gotten as bad as it can be, and then it gets worse.
Oh, Katrina, Bob, well said, Katrina. And look, now they're expanding it. So here's what's really taken place. Just so everyone knows, under the CBP-1 app, which is this parallel immigration system completely created by the Biden-Harris administration, what they've done is since January of 2023, they have brought in through both aircraft and at our southern ports of entry 1.2 million people. Now, we only know that because of FOIA requests in order to get that information. Now, here's what's happening. Last December, the U.S. government and the Mexican government collaborated and created an agreement where they were going to start leveraging the Mexican government and their agencies to try to hold the line against so many people crossing illegally through the country of Mexico. So in the state of Chiapas, we've talked about this extensively over the last few months. They have been working to hold the line. So you've got thousands of migrants backed up there. Now what they're saying is, okay, we're going to be conducting what they call metering. This is where you're going to be putting these people on buses and shipping them to our border. So think of that for a second. Now the Mexican government is completely involved in this and bringing these people to our border. And after they've filled out the CBP-1 app, they're going to be allowed to stay in this country. Now, here's why this is important. Look at what's trending today, guys. You've got in Springfield, Ohio, you got Americans being overrun by Haitians. Well, what are the 4 countries of these 1.2 million that have crossed? Well, you've got Haitians, you've got Cubans, you've got Nicaraguans, and Venezuelans. So if you're sitting in Springfield, Ohio today, and you're upset about what you're seeing with all the Haitians coming into your area, it is through the Biden-Harris administration's CBP-1 app, which is a parallel created system we've never had in this country, and that's why they're coming to you. One last thing I just want to say, guys, Republican states, 16 of them, I want to say that again, 16 states have filed federal lawsuits over this because it's illegal, but we can't get it heard. That's why all this is holding up, but in the meantime, millions are crossing into this country through this program. Back to you.
Jason, real quick, deporting these people after they do something here in the United States. I know we have the NYPD on a lot, Chief Chell. Why can't that happen?
It can. It absolutely can, but it's going to take leadership at the federal level to say to all federal, state, and local law enforcement, you can pick these people up, turn them over to ICE or turn them over to CBP, and let's get them deported out of this country. The other part of this, too, Bob, we've got to be very open and honest about. We've had over 12.5 million people encountered, but also that we know of through the known gotaways that have come into this country. We're going to have to do things we've never done before in order to get this many people out of the country who are here illegally. It's going to take a heavy lift, the likes of which this country's never seen, but we've got to do it because all of these things we've talked about we're in a whole new era. And this era is all about the public safety crisis that we're in as a direct result of these open borders,
That's right.
Bob.
That's right. And I know, Jason, that's been something you have been warning everyone right here on air on Newsmax on about for at least the past couple years that I have been here. Yeah. So again, we're seeing it happen right now, exactly as you predicted, because I know, Jason Jones, you look at this and watch it closely every single day. Thanks for that report. We appreciate it.
Great to be with you guys. Thanks for having me.
Sure.
Okay.